Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming along to take in the inquisitive concepts featured in Emotional Success by David DeSteno. In this review, I will uncover through the powerful emotion of gratitude, compassion, and pride, how this emotion can prepare your long-term success and, more importantly, your organizational long-term success. These insights are invaluable to the organizational behavior students as we deal with intricate professional settings and meaningful relationships. Here are the lessons and critiques that make this book impactful and inspirational. Topic importance. Emotional success is achieving long-term goals with emotions like gratitude, compassion, and pride. This topic interests organizational behavior students because emotional management directly impacts interpersonal dynamics and leadership effectiveness. In cultivating these feelings, OB students can enhance their connections with others, break through barriers to become resilient, and in turn, leader authentically. As future managers, emotion is untapped power to motivate and enable people to work in unpredictable workplace conditions. Emotional intelligence is neither a personal skill nor a personal competency. Instead, emotional intelligence is an essential leadership tool. Gratitude as motivation. Another great takeaway from the book as with shifting our attention toward long-term reward using gratitude prior to reading. I thought that the majority of motivations was based on immediate gratification. However, I found that patience and preservation are cultivated by gratitude in the form of supporting delayed rewards. For instance, thanking someone for a work opportunity makes us feel like spending time and effort on something that may not fetch quick results, but will benefit much in the long run. A great way to steal a powerful force of impulsiveness and staying consistent, but with big goals over not so great goals. Compassion strengthens bonds. Compassion plays another vital role in strengthening relationships. Compassion is when we do not pull back when the self is at stake or when we act on the collective, and not only on self-interest. It was an idea that went against my old belief that success comes from individual drive. Compassion fosters trust the cooperation in a team, an environment where members are valued, appreciated, and consequently motivated to perform. Active listening and empathizing with colleagues is the core of learning to strengthen the collaborative relationships and resolve conflict. A workplace with compassion is a space where respect for each other is mutual. Pride fuels achievements. The book also teaches the ideas of authentic pride based on effort and mastery instead of external validation. Authentic pride shapes me into understanding motivation. It's not just about making mileage, but living those mileages and how they were achieved. If you are an aspiring leader, this means rewarding and unlocking the progress your team is creating and nurturing skill education. This approach increases morale and facilitates continuous improvement. Gaining a sense of pride in efforts and persistence allows us to lead with integrity and to inspire others to deliver excellence. Limited scope. While this book is filled with incredible insights about personal growth, the book primarily uses individual level applications. I find this limitation problematic for OB students training for leadership roles, requiring organizational level strategy solutions. For instance, integrating institutional frameworks that facilitates the work culture of gratitude, compassion, and pride would enable its practical implementation in the workplace. Revising this work is significantly enhance OB students and managers' applicability by linking emotional success to team dynamic and corporate culture. Cultural bias. Another criticism is that the book's ideas can be slightly biased, with the majority following Western values. The book does not deal with variations of gratitude, pride, and compassion across cultures. Here is an example. Emotional success could be more tied to community-focused values than individual pursuits in collectivist cultures, including and making the book more inclusive and universally relevant would be to see that we recognize and adapt these frameworks to be applied in varying cultural contexts. If expanded to look at cross-cultural perspectives, its possible impact would be made at a global audience. Practical advice. Based on the lessons from this book, I have 3 practical pieces of advice for my fellow OB students. 1. Gratitude. Start maintaining a gratitude journal. Reflect daily on achievement on your professional journey to reinforce, focus, and resilience of long-term goals. 2. Compassion. Pay attention to active listening during the team's discussion. It builds trust and relationships necessary to work and resolve conflict collaboratively. 3. Pride. 3. Pride. Permits teams to celebrate milestones by what they were able to accomplish versus outcomes because of this, which is a growth mindset that keeps us continuous growing, developing, and mastering new ones. Thank you for your listening.